From the land down under, with the rock at its centre, comes the little Aussie watchman. The TLAW today, the rotten education system perpetuates a sex-crazed nation. My son, who is in junior high school, came home today with a book recommended by the librarian. The name of the book? One Day by David Nicholls. The theme of the book? Main character seems to enjoy as many drugs, cocktails and women as he can get his hands on. By page 50, I think I counted 4 sexual partners with mild to moderate description of physical contact. Pornography is at record levels, where it once used to be hidden in a back door behind the counter. Now it is in your face, day in, day out. Up to 75% of men and 50% of women consume pornography. Its insidious tentacles reaches into marriages and relationships, tearing them apart. Its use is considered normal by most of Western society, and schools are beginning to think it normal to expose children to the damaging and long-lasting effects of soft porn. Exposure to pornography, especially for men, damages their sexual relationships. For the Bible-believing Christian, it represents an addictive lust, a sin both in and out of marriage. Just to look at a woman lustfully is considered adultery in Jesus' Sermon on the Mount. The effect of diverting one's attention from one's wife is seized on by the enemy to drive a wedge into the heart of the marriage. The percentage of Christian pastors addicted to porn is about 50%, with Christian men being up to 60%. The Australian youth pastor Michael Guglielmici from the church Planet Shakers faked having leukemia for 2 years as a cover for his porn addiction. When found out, he was stood down, he apologised and promised restitution for monies he had taken. It is no wonder that this is a widespread problem when the schools we send our children to have no problem in promulgating this type of addiction. Allowing children access to sexually explicit books is a travesty, a betrayal of trust and a failure of a duty to care. But it is not surprising, given that most teachers themselves have rationalised their own use of this perversion as okay. What a debauched country we have become. What hope is there for this blind and naked nation?